What did you learn about your team during non-conference play?
We've got a lot of playmakers. We kind of slipped up and things didn't go exactly the way we wanted to, and in an ideal world we put up a whole lot of points, but we learned some things, and we're going to look at this film and we're going to get better. That's the most important thing.
At what point between the Red Box Bowl and the Auburn game did you realize Johnny Johnson was going to be back, feeling confident and reliable?
I've had complete confidence in him in the past couple of years. He's one of those guys that shows up and works about as hard as anyone, and I trust him, the entire team trusts him, and he makes plays, so it's been fun to watch.
Why do you, last year in non-conference, you had 2 games where you were around like 50% or so, I think 49. All 3 this year, you've been above 70%. What's the change there for you?
I think it's just growth. I think having another year with this offense and having some guys step up and some receivers that really make plays, it makes my job a lot easier. It doesn't hurt having an offensive line like that, so they've done a great job too.
Do you feel like it's easier just at the level you're playing at right now to just kind of like assert yourself into these games and be able to kind of take them from the start like that?
I think, yeah, at times. I think I really like what we've been doing offensively. I've liked what our receivers have been able to do, and our tight ends. They've added a whole other dimension to our offense, and kind of like I said, our offensive line, it makes my job a lot easier. So I think just going into the year, it's just another year of growth and development.
Ever since your first start at Washington State, you've had a connection with Breland. How much of a security blanket is he for you right now, especially with all the injuries?
Yeah, he's a great guy to have on your team. He runs really good routes, blocks well, and he's just a stud at tight end. So huge guy, and go to him third down. Great guy, and glad he's doing so well.
Are you ever surprised at some of the plays that you make? That scramble on that touchdown pass to Johnny Johnson in the end zone was pretty spectacular. Are you ever like wow to yourself?
It could have been a better ball. I told him when he came off the field, it was kind of wobbling and it was low, and he got pretty good separation, so I should have gave him a better ball, but he made a good play, fortunately.
That could have been a better ball?
It could have been, yeah. It could have. It was wobbly and it was low, and he had a lot of room between his defenders, so I could have gave him a better ball.
Talk a little bit about your connection with Johnny Johnson so far this year with so many injuries.
Yeah, we've spent so much time in the offseason working together and throwing together. So many hours just outside of football and school. So he's a guy that I've trusted with, and I know he's going to get the job done.
Kind of going off of what Matt was doing, do you ever have like plays where like when you're watching like the film later on where you're just like, okay, like that was good?
No, I don't think so. I think when that happens, I think you kind of lose focus on getting better, and so every play you can get better. Every play it's got its things to learn from. I think that's kind of the way we look at things.
It could have been a bigger linebacker that you throw off, right?
Could have been, yeah, exactly.
You said that this year's offense is just better, different. What is different about this year's offense and compared to previous years?
I think we've kind of tied in some more RPOs and some stuff that based off last year we looked at like what defense is doing and having an answer for that. So we've got more answers, and I really like what we've been doing.
Mario says that when you have a guy like yourself at quarterback, you got to be aggressive. I imagine it's pretty awesome to know that you're going to be able to take some shots every game.
Yeah, I'm glad he's got trust in me. It's good that he's got faith in me, and I'm always excited to throw the ball down the field, and I think the receivers are too. So I think they both like it.
Justin, I just asked Throckmorton over there how comfortable he felt tonight. He said he felt really comfortable. What was it like for you out there?
At center? Yeah, he's done a great job. We've thrown him back there so many times that we don't really miss a beat. Jake Hansen's a great offensive lineman, and it's tough to replace him, but Calvin Throckmorton's pretty special too.
How just going off that, how seamless is it when because Mario was talking about like how difficult that is for offensive linemen to make that switch in the middle of the game. Just how seamless is that, and why do you think he was able to do that?
It seemed really easily, but it's a tough job, especially playing an odd tight team where there's a guy head up right over the center, and that's not easy snapping the ball and having to block a guy like that. So we got a couple snaps at halftime, and Calvin filled in really easily.
3 games in, I feel like this offense is clicking going into conference play.
I think we've been doing some good things, and definitely some stuff we can learn and fix. But I like the direction we're going, and I like the guys that we've stepped up and made some big plays.
What are those things that need to be fixed?
I think third downs. I think we haven't done a great job on third downs, especially last week and this week. We could do something better with that.
given that your brother played for Montana State, did he have any message for you to beat the Grizzlies tonight?
No, nothing needed to be said. I knew how he felt, and I'm sure he's glad that we won.